Let's get in the BJP and the DMK on this broadcast. We've got Narayanan Tirupati, Vice President of the State Unit of BJP in Tamil Nadu. We've got also Dharnidharan, DMK spokesperson, with us on this broadcast. Good evening to both of you. Mr. Narayanan Tirupati, if I can begin with you, what's your view of the DMK's manifesto? They're saying that, look, we are confident that the India bloc will come to power. That's why we've raised several national issues.
See, first of all, they said that, when they came to power in 2021, they said that with one signature, they will abolish NEET. What happened to that? Then they said, education loans will be waived off for the students before 3 years. What happened to that? Now, again, they are saying that if they come to power, they will, go with the suspend the education loans. And then they have said that, the LPG gas, they said that it will be given at 500 rupees, whereas they promised, a reduction of 100 rupees per cylinder in 2021, which they have not done. Petrol, they said they will reduce 3 rupees. So far, they have not reduced anything. Toll gates, this is a very, very important thing, actually. The toll gates, they say that if they win, that it will be taken away. It will be, yes, it was taken away by the DMK. Actually, it was taken away by the DMK. And, there is a clause that suppose if they want to get rid of the toll gates in any state, the state government has to take the responsibility of repaying to the contractors who have incurred expenses, who have done this work. And so it is the DMK in Tamil Nadu which should have done that, but they have not done. So there are a lot of things. They said that they will alter the constitution. They have been saying that BJP is against the constitution. Now they say that they will alter the constitution. They have been always divisive, right from the day one, and they are. So even now they say that the CAA will be abolished. Who are they to abolish CAA? I don't understand. And the thing is that they don't know what is CAA. They have not studied the bill, or they have not studied the law. So they should, first of all, they should understand what is CAA. It is not. It cannot be a poll promise at all.
So let's take this. Let's take this issue by issue. Dharnidharan, if I can come across to you, you've got Narayanan Tirupati saying that essentially even previously the promises made by the DMK quite simply haven't been fulfilled, and now the stage is being set with the promises that you've made at the national level. Can you actually fulfill some of these promises? Dharnidharan, can you unmute yourself, please?
Oh, sorry. So, firstly, thank you for having me on the show. So, DMK is not a party that says one thing today and another thing tomorrow. Our stance on most of the issues have been consistent since the 1940s, since the inception of the party, right? In fact, if you look at the poll promises made on 2021, we have nearly fulfilled more than 90% of the promises. On the contrary, BJP has not fulfilled most of its promises that was made in 2014 and 2019. Even most of the newspapers made a comment about it just before 2019 election.
No, but let's talk about those promises, Dharnidharan. You're saying that promises have been fulfilled. The issue of NEET, for example, the DMK promised they'd ban it. The reality is that the DMK can't do it on their own. But at the same time, you've promised it. Again, you've promised the same thing.
See, if I can explain, let me explain. For example, when DMK came to power in 2006 under Kalanya, until then, there was an entrance exam for medical seats in Tamil Nadu. So we abolished this. How? We passed a resolution, sent it to the governor sent it to the president. And then the constitution worked how it should work, because governor's job is not to question the bill passed by the assembly. So he subtly passed it to the president. President immediately passed it. But here, when we passed the resolution for NEET and sent it to the governor, he was sitting on it for more than a year. It was put in abeyance for more than a year. Then, after putting in abeyance and sent to the president is sitting on it forever. His president is sitting on the bill sent by the Modi government. Can you just tell me one bill on which the president is sitting, right, which is sent by the Modi government? No. So here, the constitutional authorities are not job. They are not following the constitution, which is why we have.
So you're saying, which is why you're saying that there should be a change in the constitution.
Based on consensus of the state government, which is a very important point we have made, that any appointment of governor should be made on consensus of the state government.
But isn't the chief minister consulted? Isn't the chief minister already consulted? The norms are that the president already consults the chief minister.
Do you think? Pardon? I didn't get you.
The president consults the chief minister.
In the sense, but what we say is not binding. If it is binding, we wouldn't have R.N. Ravi as a governor. We wouldn't have Tamilisi Soundaraj as a governor. We will have people who are non-partisan players as governors. And another most important point is that Article 361 has to be abolished. because governors do not follow the constitution because they are above the court. So if they are answerable to the court, these things would not happen. And
okay, on the point of the governors, Narayanan Tirupati, your response. Your response. Dharidharan is saying that these governors' powers must be curtailed because essentially the state is at the mercy of these governors. He's giving the example of NEET.
First of all, I would like to say that the constitutional authority is the governor, and he acts representing the President of India. So he has to go by what the Constitution says. So when Dharidharan says he is a constitutional authority, obviously he will definitely use his powers and he will use the right thing, the right law. We have to understand that. And when our Pramod Madhav questioned Mr. Stalin that as to why you have made a lot of promises with the central government scheme, something like that, he said, I quote, he said, "Enga கூட்டணி தான் மேல வரப்போகுது மேல வரப்போகுது." மேல means in the top. That is our alliance. He will be in the top. That is Delhi. So that means even Mr. Stalin have understood that the central government has got more powers. In the top means what? Above us, above the state. So it is not Narayanan who said this. It is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, DMK Chief, Mr. MK Stalin, for an answer to Pramod Madhav said these words. I just saw that, I just heard that, right? Okay, so that is the reason. The governors are using their authority. The governor will never go beyond the constitution. And you have some lot of resolutions unconstitutionally. Definitely the governor will reject it or he will withhold it. It is his right.
Okay. Okay, let's raise the other issue here that Mr. Tirupati mentioned in his opening remarks, which is, Dharidharan, the fact that national issues like Article 370, UCC, One Nation, One Poll, you've made promises on all of that, something that the DMK personally can't assure voters on.
See, firstly, I would like to make one more important point, right? Abolition of Article 361 is very important because governors have time and again gone against the Constitution. If you look at the recent Supreme Court verdicts, Supreme Court has questioned the governors. Of course, they can't pass a ruling against them, and this has delayed. For example, bills were put in abeyance in Tamil Nadu for more than a year. Only after we went to the Supreme Court was done. But each time if states have to go to the Supreme Court to make governors follow the Constitution, it results in delay. And people are at the loss because we are not able to deliver the people. People has given us the mandate. And having said that, this is a manifesto for the union government elections. So the issues at hand are issues that are dealt in the parliament, which is why we have spoken our stance in this. Based on this, people will vote. But it's not
stand, is it? Dharidharan, it's not you saying this is my stand on this issue. It's you saying we promise to do this. If you vote for us, can the DMK make that kind of a promise? If, for example, out of 39 seats, the DMK is given, let's say, 38 seats, you ensure a complete sweep, you get all 39 in even. Can you go ahead and do any of the stuff that you're promising on your manifesto?
No, it is on the, when we are making a manifesto, it is under the strong belief, which is also true, that India Alliance will win with a trumping majority. Once we have majority in the parliament, we can revoke many of the regressive laws made by the union BJP government, point one. We will also stop regressive practice like one nation, one election. So which is why we have made those promises. In fact, if you look at petrol diesel prices,
your answer, Dharidharan, I'll make it simple for you. Your answer then is no. You have to ensure that you win in the center, and it can't just be the DMK. Even if the DMK gets 39 seats, that's not going to be good enough.
We are winning.
Because other parties also have to win. Other parties also have to win. It's contingent on that.
See, in this, and each of us will win. Each of us will form a government, and after winning, we will fulfill all these promises. I am very certain, right? Manifesto is made on the pretext that we win, right? This is also made on the pretext that we win, and after winning, we will make all those regressive laws made redundant. That's all.
Okay, Narayanan Tirupati, your response. Your response. They're saying that, look, these are promises based on the basis that we will come to power, which is exactly what the BJP does.
See, Dharidharan initially said that the DMK is a party which will say something one day and the other thing one day. That's what I also said that in 2021 they said that LPG prices will come down. It has not come down. Now also they say that. In 2021 they said education loans will be waived off. Now also they are saying they came to power. They did not do. Now also they are saying. They said that petrol prices will be lowered if they come to power in 2021. They did not do. Now also again they are repeating the same.
No, but the DMK saying the exact same thing about the BJP, Mr. Tirupati, which is that, for example, things like UCC have been mentioned previously in the manifesto. It's yet to be done. It's going to be mentioned in this manifesto, I'm sure.
No. See, I'll tell you what. If we mention UCC, definitely it will be done. We have told Ayodhya, Ram Mandir, legally we have done it. We said CAA, we have done it. We said Article 370, we have done it. We have done whatever we have promised. But the DMK has not done anything. That's what I'm saying. DMK, they are talking about CAA or whatever it is. They are saying that they will bring down the petrol price to 75 rupees. How is that possible? They say 1,000 rupees they will give to all women in the country. More than 50 crores women are there. So is it possible? How will they give? What does that you have? What is the strategy you have? How will you earn? You say that the central government should not tax, but you want the central government. You say now that central government will give 1,000 rupees per month to all ladies. See, this is really, I'm telling you, this is definitely they are thinking that people are fools. That is what they are thinking.
Okay, one final answer from Dharnidharan. Dharnidharan, let's say, your ideal scenario of the India bloc coming to power doesn't happen. You've made promises of ensuring this step is taken, that step is taken, of providing money to poor women, etc. To what level are you going to go to ensure these promises are fulfilled? Let's say the DMK wins 39 seats, but in the center it's the BJP.
No, in that case, we will fight. We will raise our voices in the parliament and make sure it's ensured. And more important point, if you look when it payment of 1,000 rupees to all women in India. If you look, all the well-known economists from Thomas Piketty to Nobel Prize winner Abhijit Banerjee, they're all saying universal basic income is needed in a country like India. So there is already a strategy written and is also given already. A lot of these economists have also written, and some Western countries are also following this. So if Tamil Nadu can give 1,000 rupees per month to women folk, why can't the union government give it? It can be easily done. And I don't think it's impossible. And these are the schemes by which we are taking Dravidian model of governance, that is inclusive growth across India. And again,
so is this an India bloc manifesto? Is this an India bloc manifesto? Is this an India bloc manifesto, Dharnidharan? Is this the manifesto for the Congress, for you, for every party that's part of the India bloc then?
No, see, listen, what I'm saying is, DMK is an integral part of the India alliance, and on nearly all the items which we are, the promises which we have made will definitely be fulfilled when India bloc will come to power, and you will see it. See, but what I'm also trying to say is that fuel prices 75 is definitely possible, because until 2014 it was less than 75. It's only after BJP came to power the union taxes on petrol and diesel raised by 300% and 900%. State government in Tamil Nadu never raised the fuel tax.
I've run out of time. I'm wrapping this up. But essentially, we've heard from both the BJP and DMK on this issue. Mr. Narayan Tirupati, my apologies. I don't have time to come back to you for a closing comment. I'd like to thank both you and Mr. Dharnidharan for joining us here on India Today. You've heard from both the BJP and the DMK on the promises made so far in the manifesto. And this is just the beginning, phase one of elections in Tamil Nadu. And already a lot that's happening also in alliance